Laval versus these Sang. That Metaphasic does let him get a kill. I think this guy's going to go down. They've got a pretty good cloak detect here. Sphere still making it. Do you see that there are 2 spheres now? Coming over, going to support these Laval. I don't know if that was on purpose, little decloak. But these Laval are dead. I mean, that's a pretty good coordination. Looks like Star gave a scout to Butters for decloak. These guys here, EM Scubes running around. I'm impressed that this Laval made it out. Some strikes running around here. A lot of action going on in different places, so I apologize if I missed something. We do see big D's coming out on the bottom. Still have not really seen the... there it is. There it is, the pyramid right there. Not a bad deal, not a bad deal. The spheres, no match for the pyramid, along with these Sang and Laval. It's pretty much a good Borg eater-upper fleet. Nice little lull in the action as both teams kind of sort out what they've got, where they're going to need to be. Decent amount of expansion. Both teams really trying to get what they can get. Big D's coming out, and I want to say there they are. 2 Salar. Gonna do okay against the Sang also. But, and this may just be my opinion, I don't see a lot of offensive power out of the Salar. It's beam weapons, so it's going to do the same to about everybody, but I just don't see a lot of offensive damage coming out as compared to some of the smaller ships like the Sang, or even though it has a smaller offensive value. Spheres going on a little bit of aggressive attack here. Not a bad idea. I'm afraid that he's going to get boxed in and not going to be able to get out. We'll see if he can do that. See if he can get away with this. I don't think he's actually doing a lot of damage. He's going to run smack dab into these guys. He might make it to that wormhole. I dare say, unless he gets snagged by a holding beam, he's going to make it. He knows they're there. He's got that scout. Scout's probably going to die. Yeah. But was able to keep the spheres alive. Sitting on 55 connections. Oh, another sphere going up. And transmission matrix going up. Yeah, just leaving his mining here. Not really anything to defend with on this side. But he's going to do okay. That's the power of the cloaked fleets. Nice Romulan ball fleet moving in. I think the bottom team might be trying to meet up, maybe? Spheres going back. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Generics frigates. Interesting. I would expect to see maybe Spectres against the Sang. Butterbread looks like he stopped production to get this heavy weapons platform up. Still producing Boggz though. Diamond going up in the back. And torpedo drone being researched here. Now Butter's just sitting on a little bit of extra tritanium, so that's probably not a bad deal to get that. Trying to see how many he has on the board. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sang. Not a bad deal. Definitely setting himself up to be able to help snipe a sphere. So Boggz going in. Maybe do a little raiding. And what do we see here? Supports. Generic support refits. Interesting. Probably going to also see maybe some Rexons. Good against long range. Great against Sang. So definitely a nice little lull. I think both teams are a little nervous, not sure what the other team might be trying to do. A lot of teching going on. Top team seems a little more organized as far as they've got their ships kind of positioning together. But the bottom team has been a little more aggressive. And we see both Sang yards up and running. Spitting out some units. And Timmy's sitting on quite a bit of tritanium, so the attack here is not going to hurt him that much, but it will maybe force them, the bottom team, to think about defense a little more. Big fleet moving in on that wormhole. And coming in on top of spheres, who are just eating up the scout cubes. So there we see pretty much almost an all-in from the top team. Bottom team does have, looks like they've got some nanites. Diamond goes down pretty quick. Sang doing their thing. Looks like they're hitting the generics. Folks, it's rather difficult to see exactly who's winning. I think the bottom team is. They're taking a number of losses. But having those spheres there, it's pretty good. This sphere looks like it got out, and it's killing some of the things that are trying to retreat. That's just not a bad deal. Back down to the big battle here. looks like the top team is trying to retreat. Not a bad deal. Could be bad for these spheres, but they are accompanied by the Romulans here. And this pyramid, I think, is going to bite it. I think it's going to die. I don't see any holding beams on these spheres, but I think that that this fleet is faster than this guy. Miners going down to this massive Boggz fleet. And the pyramid looks like it may get away. Generic's supports coming from the top as well. It's interesting how much the Ronan's been really mirroring each other, using very similar ships. Not a good deal right now for Star. He's got very large ships in his base, and I don't know if the top team's organized enough to be able to defend this off. Well, Elim has enough connections for a cube. Doesn't have the supply or really the money, but I would not be surprised to see a tactical cube come out of him. In fact, he is working on supply very, very, very hard. Romulan's moving in. But we shouldn't forget that we do have Butters running around killing expansions, really hurting Timmy's excess money. But you know what? Timmy just has a ton of dilithium and tritanium sitting in his bank, so he can take the rating. Doesn't really care. Spheres pushing in here. We do see the good game from Elim. May very well indeed be that at this point. Nice fleet of Sang here. And Stardust giving the GG. I think that's it, folks. Do not think that... Yeah, another pyramid going up. Do not think they have enough to try to come back from this. Oh, lucky break. Getting that Sang in, but just too much firepower on it.